Foundation programming is all geared around how do we train the next generation of leaders? How do we take young leaders from inner city Chicago to folks working in rural Appalachia, to people who are working on environmental issues in Laos, to people who are working in Germany on climate change. How do we identify these young leaders and give them the tools not only to create movements, but more importantly, or as importantly, once that energy is there, how do you then translate that into effective action? Because one of the things that you learn about the civil rights movement is it's not just passion and marching, it's also strategy and tactics. Right? So Rosa Parks doesn't just sit because she's tired and fed up. She sits because she's been trained and been an officer in the NAACP, and you've got a Highlander school that's trained a generation of leaders, and you've got Charles Hamilton Houston helping to train Thurgood Marshall to take strategic steps along the legal process of getting test cases to start bringing down the segregationist wall. So part of what we want to do is to generate grassroots energy and civic engagement, and particularly with young people, let them know their voice matters, it counts, and build habits of engagement and involvement and feeling like they have agency in the world. But then you also want to transmit to them a sense of, all right, how do we strategize? So once we've got a big march and an organization, how do we translate that into specific steps? And how do we then negotiate with a political leadership, and who's got the levers of power, and how can we influence business, and how can we now mobilize consumer power?